What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ellis. Now today is a slightly last minute but interesting video for a reason. Now if you are a subscriber to the channel, then make sure you like the video right now, massively appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing. So my friend Jess over there is in the market for a new car. He's considering to get the Cupra or a GTI, but he currently owns this Audi A3, so not even an S3, it's an A3. And he's, as standard, these cars come around 180 brake. It's got the same engine as the Golf Polo the Polo GTI, right? Yeah. And those are around 180, so with exhaust and all that, it probably pushes it up a bit. This car has a chip in it. We'll have a look at it now. It takes the power up to around 230, which is around the same as a GTI and the same as an Audi S1, so it's pretty interesting. So that is savage, that is nice. That's the RACECHIP. And how much was that? £200. £200. Is that the highest spec one?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So yeah, a RACECHIP, all that configuration and whatnot. So it is a 1.8, and as I said, it comes as standard with 180. With the RACECHIP, it takes it up to, have you got like those the thing inside to change everything, or?
I've got it on my app.
Oh, sick. So we'll have a look at all that. So it takes it up to 230 brake horsepower. Now the reason, let's step inside the car for a bit, because it's probably a bit like really bright out here. So the reason I was thinking this is probably going to be like a good honest review kind of video is because honestly, insurance, like loads of people like around that are watching my video around like 20, 25, like probably in the teens a little bit, and they want to get into something that's quick around the 200 brake mark, but obviously insurance is a killer. So Jason said he pays around just under 2,000 for insurance. Just he's 22, pays just under 2,000. So this is, I think, is a car that's kind of like an S3 alternative. If you're around that age, you want to get into an S3, but like insurance for S3 is like $5,000 or something. This could probably be like the alternative. Buy something like this, put a RACECHIP in there, 230. We're going to see how it drives in a minute, so we're going to set the cameras up, see how it drives, and just give you my honest thought. Is it quick enough? We'll find out. Okay, so let's take this RACECHIP A3 out for a spin. For me, probably the S3 alternative for younger drivers, as I was saying. So that's dynamic. Still pretty standard S3. Obviously it's not S-line or anything. Oh, I keep saying S3 because it's not an S-line or anything, just a standard A3. It's a sport variant, you said?
Yeah, sport
variant, and obviously 1.8 engine, blah blah blah. And he's gonna turn the RACECHIP off so I can see the difference of when it's on and whatnot. The car hasn't been dynoed or anything, so the figures I think can be justified by the fact that he kept up with an S1. The S1s are around 230 brake, but they do weigh a bit more, whereas this is only front wheel drive. Let's just make sure my car's locked. Whereas this is only front wheel drive, it has that little bit advantage over like weight. I think it says probably like just under 1,300 kilos, which isn't that bad. So is the thing off now or on?
It's off at the minute. It's off, so it's about 182.
Okay, so it would be interesting to see this like just on and off, on and off. I've never driven something with a chip before. So let's just do a little quick acceleration. Now obviously this isn't a sports variant car. It's still like based on just like an ordinary hot hatch, not an ordinary hatchback, so it's not going to handle the greatest. It hasn't got performance tires, suspension, blah blah blah, brakes, so I'm not going to drive crazy. I'm just going to straight line see how it moves. All right, so cruising along, we're going to drop it in a bit when we get on some straights and see how it performs in its standard form at 180 brake horsepower. This feels just like, the only thing that I would say that makes this not seem as quick, but it feels just as quick as my VXR.
Yeah.
And the only thing that makes it doesn't seem like it's because it hasn't got the sound. Yeah, definitely. But if it had the sound, I'd say this is just as quick as my VXR.
I did have a race with a VXR a few months back. Absolutely killed him.
Really standard form.
Yeah, standard form. Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly can feel that this feels as quick, and I think the VXR was what, 182.
Yeah, around that.
I mean, I used to say 200 because like that's what I wanted, but I'm sure there was around 182. But obviously it's a 1.6, which is a 1.8, so it's a slightly bigger engine. So yeah, but it does feel that quick. Yeah, it feels just as quick as I'm not even lying. It feels as quick as a VXR, and that's without the tune.
Yeah, that's
on.
Without the tune. So
we're gonna come back around and we're gonna do it with the tune on, and let's see how that goes. Nah, it's quick.
It feels so much quicker.
Nah, it's quick. It's quick. I'm not even lying. This is actually quick. Mate, I hate to say it, but you know that 1.4 IB for that I did?
Yeah.
This might feel a bit quicker. And that was around 220.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. It feels quick. I'm not even lying. Wow. And it's just comfortable as well. It's like your normal Audi, just nice and comfy. I'm just interested to see what it is like with the tune on, because this already feels quick. If it really just shocks me, then like I'm just gonna have to express it. Like if it really shocks me
as well. So again, the Newton meters in standard form's 250. With the chip on, it's around 320.
Oh wow.
So again, it's more aggressive, shall I say.
So something else that I wanted to say, when I was about to get the Cupra, at first I thought I couldn't afford it because it was like more than I wanted to pay per month. I wrote it off and I wanted to get the 1.8 FR, and then I was planning to get the race chip, blah blah blah, and do stuff to it to make it around 260, which was the same power as the first ever generation Cupra, which was around 265. So that was the plan I had, but then I realized that if I get a personal loan, it was just the same. It was literally the same price as the FR. The Cupra would be the same price as the FR. So I got a personal loan, and literally I'm paying the same price I would pay for a FR for a Cupra instead. I might make a separate video about personal loan versus car finance. I mean, they're pretty similar, but obviously the interest rates are a lot different, which is what made the Cupra obviously a bit more accessible. So enough of that. I'll probably make a separate video on that. We're gonna turn the tune on and then go for another blast down to see the difference just like straight away. That's insane. Okay, so this is the RACECHIP app on the iPhone, and as you can see it says disabled. So go ahead and do the magic. It's literally just, and it's got like different modes. It's got efficiency, sport, and race. It's currently in race. Yeah, let's see what that feels like. Just straight away, it's just on right now.
Yeah, straight
on.
Oh
damn, okay. I'm trying my best not to be dramatic, but if it's an extra 50 brake horsepower, that's pretty noticeable. Like straight off the bat, that's going to be noticeable. I don't want to be disappointed. I want to put my foot down and feel the difference. I don't want to be like building up this hype.
You should do. It comes in a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, I can feel a slight difference. Does it take any time whatsoever? It's just like straight away, instant.
Yeah, to be fair, well, I don't know, for me, I'm very picky, so I can actually feel that there's two ways of power, so it comes in and goes in, comes back. Is there a certain
RPM that it comes on? Like,
more closer to 2,000. That's where I mainly boot it, and that's where it's very comfortable.
Right. Let's get a little bit of gap. Be sensible here, I don't want to run into the back of anyone. It's a pretty fast Audi. Okay. Build, yeah. There is a slight difference. Not slight, there is a difference. 50 brake horsepower, you're gonna feel it. There is a difference.
And that was third gear, and again, third gear clocks at 100 miles per hour.
Oh wow.
So again, it does rev pretty much. I mean, I might be saying 230 and you guys think that's not enough, but as I said, that's the same as an Audi S1, which is obviously, an S1 is a performance car. It's the same as a Golf GTI, a Mark 7, around, I think the GTIs are probably like 140, but it's literally around the same, and it weighs a bit less, so it does move. Yeah, there we go. Now I can feel it a bit more. Yeah, now I can feel it. Maybe it takes like a few minutes, few seconds to really get activated, but yeah, I can definitely feel a bit more now. You know what would be interesting? To see how this compares against the Cupra in a little drag race. So I did mess around with an S1 a little while back, and off the line, obviously it's 4-wheel drive, I stand no chance, but it eventually started to wheel it in, like once the speed started building, and obviously yeah, the Cupra just stands out. But it'd be interesting to see what this is like. We're gonna head up on the dual carriageway, which is like 70 miles an hour. We're gonna go from low to high and see. Jesse, you're probably hoping that you can well, I'm hoping. That's why I think if you start closer to 50 miles per hour in third gear,
you'd have a chance.
In third, I think I'll probably have a nice chance, because I got a smaller turbo.
Oh yeah.
So again, it should spool a bit quicker.
We can do as much to your advantage as you like. Slower speed, whatever, low RPMs,
fine. Still.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, so we're gonna have a little play in the Cupra, and then we're gonna try and do like a little pull just to compare them, and then we're gonna take the cars for a wash, because I do see from the outside that it's pretty. Both of them are really dirty. But I just want to get this video out because obviously it's like 3 o'clock now. The sun goes down really early. So yeah, let's go do that. Bam. So yeah, get that full experience. And obviously just put it down to drive. So you pull the lever behind, put down to drive foot on brake. Remember it's automatic, so
yes,
to put that foot away, because like you'll be jamming on the brake like crazy. So Jesse just had a little blast, but he said he wants me to take him on to be a passenger. You know, passengers are, when you're in a passenger seat, it's a lot more like dramatic. Flipping out. It feels a lot faster anyways. I would say I'll do launch control, but it's so pointless while you hear it. It just spins, so there's no point.
Yeah, you got to slip different, isn't it?
Yeah,
slip different. You can feel it tugging then. Where in my car, you probably just want to go to a bush. See?
The moment Jesse put his foot down, he was just like, I think the drag's pointless. But it would still be nice just to see how much of a crazy. Sorry.
If I pull away slightly, or if I keep up, I'm not selling my car. But if you absolutely kill me, I'm gonna get a Cooper within the next 2 weeks.
You're gonna get smashed. You really are. See, when you really get the RPM right, the bang just savage loud. Brakes are good as well.
Jesus. Are they standard?
They are. The lights came on. Yeah, they are pretty standard. They are standard. So less of a comparison, but a pretty interesting drive and a pretty interesting car, considering, like as I was saying earlier, you're trying to get into a performance car but you just want the power kind of thing. Then that's a nice alternative. A 1.8 Audi with a race chip takes it around 230, which is pretty much entry-level hot hatch right now, because even the Fiesta ST is around 200, and it will leave an ST. It's comfortable, so it is a straight line car, because obviously it hasn't got the suspension modification to match with the power and whatnot, but obviously you can fix that with arms, springs, tires, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, as I said, pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What car do you have? Have you got a race chip? Have you got a tune? Blah blah blah. Do you think that's a good alternative to an S3? I mean, starting out, like when you can't get insurance for an Audi S3, buy a 1.8, buy a race chip. And as I said, the Cupra wasn't completely annihilating it. With an extra 60 brake horsepower, I do think that will probably keep up. And obviously I've got DSG, he's manual, so that has a lot to play with it. If that was automatic, it'd probably been a bit closer, which is crazy considering I've got like 60 more horsepower. I mean, I don't know if I should be ashamed that my car isn't completely annihilating a based S3, a based A3, or it's obviously just not too bad of a car. So if you guys enjoyed the video, obviously hit that like button, subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in the next video.